welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk with you about books that it would be lovely to finish. It's a dream, because I think it will never happen. But I have 10 books that I think would be lovely to finish and color the whole book. And in some of them I did quite a lot, and there are others that are, well, but if I finish one, I'm happy. So I want to finish them maybe this year, well, at least one. But these are the books that I think would be lovely to do. So let's take a look. And they are not in a particular order. It's just books that I think would be lovely to finish. It's not that this one has a priority above the other one. Just 10 books that I think would be lovely to do. And this one is the first book from Petra Gescheidtova. She's from Czechia. And it's mostly flowers. There are some whips. But there are finished pages in here, like this one. Working on this one. And some of the pages have a pre-colored example on the left side, but not all of them. And in fact, they are single-sided, except some of them have the colored picture on the other side. So maybe those are not so good to do with markers, but I have not done markers. The paper is a very good quality. It's really thick. It's really thick paper. This one has 2 animals. I started this one. Oh, I love this one. Finished this one. I didn't do a background. I think it's beautiful the way it is. I don't think it needs a background. I'm really happy with this one. I finished this one. I tried to copy the original, but this is watercolor, the original. So, and I did color pencil and I did a background with watercolors. And I really like it. I think it turned out really well. It's not an exact copy, but and I did this one. It was the first, and by trying to do it, you learn a lot about shading. And like in this rose, it has pink and orange and ochre. I would not do that combination. I had not chosen that for myself. So you learn about combinations and different things. So I don't mind trying to do it. I did this one again, color pencil and a watercolor background. I love it. I think it turned out. I'm really proud of my butterflies. Working on this one. It's coming together. And that's it. So it would be lovely if I could color everything in this. And then I have Wild Soul by Grazia Salvo. And that would be, I love this book. It's a big book. It's a little bit bigger, I think, than an A4. Let's see. No, it's exactly A4. It's a hardcover. It has wonderful paper. And I like to work with pastel and pencil in this book, but this one is almost only pastel. There's a little bit of pencil in the hair and a little bit of shading in the bird, but that's all. The rest is all pastel. This one is pastel with color pencil on top. This one again, pastel with color pencil. Working on this one, almost finished. So a whip that needs attention. I like where it's going. So, and again, I did pastel first and then pencil on top. Same with this one, also a whip. I like the color of the hair, but it needs more layers. I'm not sure about the dress. I think it will be blue or green, but I'm not sure. And I've done pastel on the dog, so I have to do pencil on it. The drawings in here are beautiful, and she's working on the second one, so I'm looking forward to that. is the one from the cover. I finished this one with the elephant. I did a background with ink and a stencil, and there's gold down here. I really like it. I hope that my screen is not too dark. Maybe I can lighten it up a bit. I like the rest of the, there's gold paint, not gel pen, but paint on there. And there's gel pen on the gold here. And a white Posca, of course. Lovely, lovely, lovely. This one is finished, the rabbit. There's a pastel background, and I erased some of the dots. Can you see that? So, and there's stickles on the pearls. I don't think the camera is picking that up, but yeah. Again, pastel and pencil. Same for this one. Ink on the background. I love it. This one is done. Again, ink and a stencil for the background, pastel and pencil for the rest of it. I love the hair color of this one. Same with this one, pastel with color pencil, and this is a pastel background. I used fixative on this one because of the background, but I really love this one. I like the colors and the eyes. So yeah, I did quite a lot in it, so it's one of my favorite books, I think. And then I have from Pictura Dragons by Draconis by John Howe. And this is a pull-out book. And I started it. I did the first thing, my dragons, and there's gold on the eggs. I really like what I did with this page, but I'm struggling with the rest of it. This is how far I came. And then there's all this, there's all this to color. But I think when it would be done, it would be stunning. So yeah, I would love to finish it, but I'm struggling a little bit with it. I take it out all the time, look at it, and then put it back. But yeah, I'm happy with the first page. Oh, this one first. So, and then I have Daydreams by Hanna Karlzon, and this was my first one, and it's the original one that I ordered in Sweden. She was not very well known when I ordered this book. She was a new artist on the color thing, so we took a gamble and ordered it in Sweden. I have colored quite a few pages, and well, I think my book is from 2015. I'm not happy with a lot of the pages in this book. I did a lot of the soft pastel stuff for the background, and I noticed that changed over the years. It's getting duller, fading, so yeah, they were nicer when I did them, and something's happening to them. But I have a Dutch one, and that's untouched, so I can do a lot of the things again. So here's a little bit dry. This is one that's done all with Prismacolor, so this is still bright. And I like that a lot. So now that I know that the pastel is changing, or not the pastel, the soft pastel is changing the pages, I will not use it again. But this was a lot of work. Everything is pencil, different layers. So Here I was trying to do a metallic background and it was ugly, so I stopped. And here again, this page has changed color in the years. The flowers faded, the background is fading, but well, it's okay. I did this butterfly. And here again, the soft pastel is changing color. It's affecting the green up down here also. That was bright green and it's changing, so I won't do it. Just trying watercolors. This is very light, but I was doing a page with only pastel color, so, and it's all pencil. So it came out the way I wanted it. I wanted it light because I mostly color bright and I wanted to do something different. So and in the other book I said it's untouched. It's not true. Because I did this page and it was a challenge to use neon color. So I thought, well, I've done this one so light. Let's do that one in neo color. So it's a big difference. Yeah, I did one more in the other book, but that's okay. I only did two, I think. Like this one, I wanted to look a bit like an old Egyptian thing, and I think that worked. Again, here the pastel is going into the color pencil and changing the color. So this is not finished yet, but it's almost there. I have to do a little bit on the bird and the houses. I love the flowers, but leaves has things to do. Did this one, and again the pastel is going in the mice. So yeah. This one, the background is done with an acrylic ink. It's very shiny, and I did glossy accent on the wings. I like it. This was my, oh, I did this using only pink. I like that. And this was my first attempt coloring faces. And it's, well, I can live with the jewelry and the hair, but the faces, they are ugly. I think I learned a lot more now about coloring skin, but it's nice to see it again. And again, the background is pastel. This one also pastel background, affecting the colors. This was, I think, the first page that I colored in the book. Again, pastel and Prismacolors. It stays okay. This is an old one. It's okay. Tried some colors here. This one, again, a face that's too light and the pastel affecting the other colors. Trying watercolors on the paper. Trying to do the bug. That was not a big success. I can do better. This one is fading really. And the green seems too light. And I think the rest of it is pretty much okay. But the face is ugly. Needs more color. But it was an old one. And it's okay. You can see that you have learned when you look at all the old pictures. Here I did my Centangle doodling thing in the fish. I think the fish looks okay. Happy with that one. With this one, still happy with it. It's Prismacolors and the background is acrylic ink, but it's not a shiny one. It's a matte color. Love it. This one, a bit dull. But there's gold on the page. This one I don't like the stenciling around it, and is too light, needs more layers. This is an all green one with one pencil, one pencil, making it lighter and darker, and then pastel for the background. This one, I love my flowers, I love my background, but the face, again, I had to learn more about the shading in the face, but I think it's still a lovely page. I love the colors, and I can work on the face again, but I leave it like this because now I can see that I learned more. You can see the pastel again. So I did quite a lot. The hair, love my mushrooms. This is a work in progress. Again, ugly face. This is a work in progress. This is my fox. I draw the trees myself, but that's really obvious. This is a work in progress. So I did quite a lot in this book. Another one is I want to finish a Coloriage world. In this book, I want to do there are 2 sets, and I want to finish 10. This was a live stream, I think yesterday. It's not finished yet. I want to do the 10 pages, working on this one. This one is finished. Like her. Oh, I have to lay it a little higher. I finished this one, but in the other set, I don't know why I did that, but this one is finished. This one is finished. This one is finished. I don't like the stencil. This one is finished. Working on this one. This one is finished. I did more in the second set. I know I did. Here's the one that I said I finished this one. I really like this one. I use a lot of, this was a test, so I think that's it. Yeah, if I can finish 10, then it's okay. Then for me, the book is finished. And what I also would like to finish is Yuri, because I think it will look like a children's book when it's finished. I did some work. It's so much to do before it's finished, but it would be lovely. It's a dream, but a lovely one. Like there are those double spreads. Oh my gosh, they will take ages for me. But this one is done. Happy with it. This one is done. Again, I used the pastel. I stopped doing that because, well, I did one lately and it had a horrible effect. So I'm banning the pastel for the background. I finished this one. I really like it. There's a little bit of glitter on the water and on the fish. Working on this one. It's coming together. Okay. This would be a lovely storybook if you could finish it. But with this one, I didn't think it needed a background. I think it's okay like it is. This is almost finished. A few things to do. This one is finished. I make it look like it's windy. Well, that's the thought in the background. Oh my gosh. This one is finished. This one is finished. This one is all pencil. So no pastel. Nothing will happen to that. There's just a little bit of drying the colors. I don't know. Oh, and I finished the little birdie. I think that's the last page I did. Yeah. So it would be lovely if I can finish it, but you can dream, can you? And then there's the Coloring Haven Sarak K book that I really, really like. Oh my gosh, and there are a lot of pictures in there, so I did this one. There's a gel pen. They are so cute, the pages. This one is done with a base of markers. That worked well. And pencil on top. And of course there's stickles. Because it was kind of a Christmas page. So cute. I have to do more in this book because it's this is almost finished. I have to do a little more on the cat and a little more on the dress, but the rest of it's okay. I like my background. Subtle but colorful, I think. I know that I did one more. This is a work in progress. I did one more. Yeah, this one. There is a pastel background that I erased some dots in. And I think it's lovely. I like my colors, so yeah. Yeah, that's the last one that I did. So this book needs more attention. And then there is my inklings that I'm trying to finish for years, but I'm getting closer every time. Of course, Stickles and Gold. This one needs something in the back. An old one. Very happy with this one. Work in progress. Different one. There's gold on the page. This is a work in progress. I'm working on. I use markers, but I picked a wrong pink. This was my latest one that I finished. I used a black Posca, and it's not so nice, but well, it's okay. I think I have to do 9 in this book. This one's done. Again, Stickles on the Snow. Love this one, love my colors. Not everybody likes the drawings of Tanya, but I do. I think they are different. This one, it's all pencil background, everything pencil. A little bit of gold on the jewelry. Really happy with that one. This one is done. Also based with markers, but that's a better pink. This is all pencil. This is pencil and distress ink in the background. This is Pump Pastel in the background, and there's a lot of silver on this one. So yeah, maybe this is the one that I can really finish. And there's one more thing. It's not really a book, it's the Linda Ravenscroft calendar. And I know it's the calendar from 2021, but I bought it for the pictures and not for the calendar, so yeah. I'm working on January with Prismacolors, so I have to go back to that one. The pictures are so nice. This is a work in progress. I did my own colors. Hers is in with a white rose. I want to do a pink one. So yeah. This one is finished. A lot of shimmer paint on it. I used my Paul Rubens for it, also on the background. I think she's lovely. The pencils I use was Prismacolors. They work really good with stick paper, and it is pretty dark, but Prismacolors work really well. They cover the dark gray. And Intense is also very nice. That's the one from the cover. This one is almost finished. I have to do the background and one leaf here, a little bit of background, but it's almost done, so this needs work, but almost finished. They are pretty busy, so. And I finished December. Stickles on the wings and a shiny blue background here and light green pastel on the rest of it. So yeah, it would be lovely to finish all these beautiful pictures. So that's my dream. Books to finish. I hope you liked my video. Thank you for watching. Maybe till next time. Bye for now.